Have you ever noticed it's always the cheapest clients that give you the biggest headache? They'll try to negotiate you down to the ground. They'll try to squeeze you for everything they can. They'll try to discount on your price. Now, premium clients, they don't do that, at least not in the same way. And in this video, we're going to talk about the psychology of premium clients and how to negotiate with them. So the first thing to understand is that negotiation to them is just a game. It's a sport and they like to win. So let's say, for example, you have a client who's working on a $100 million project and your service to that client as a part of that project is $3 million. And they might try to negotiate you down from 3 down to $2 million, let's say. Now, why would they do that? Do you think that that one extra $1 million makes any difference to them at all? No. But the reason that they would try to do that is simply for the feeling of being sharp and of winning. And so once you understand that, and a lot of salespeople, they don't have any game. They don't understand that. They think that it's actually about the money or about the budget. And once you understand that, you know that it's not about the money or the budget. It's simply about the feeling. And so practically, when you enter that type of negotiation, you need leverage. You need leverage, and the way that you have leverage is that they need to understand that you're willing to walk away for the sake of that $1 million. I mean, if they feel like you're not willing to lose the deal for that $1 million, you lose the negotiation. So in order to have leverage, you need an abundance of high quality leads just like them. You need to be positioned as rare and in demand. And you need to never chase. Because they need to understand that if they don't buy from you, that you have a line waiting out the door of people just like them ready to buy. The next thing is when you're actually in the negotiation itself, when they're talking about the price, when they're fixated on those numbers, you need to get the conversation away from the numbers, don't talk about the price, and go to the value. Because premium buyers, they don't buy for the sake of a discount. They buy outcomes. They buy expertise. They buy speed. They buy flawless execution. So that's what you need the conversation to be about. We're not the cheapest price, but we are the best at what we do. That needs to be the frame of the conversation. And so speaking of frame, you need to maintain your frame. The person who's the most calm, most relaxed in the room is in control. And you need to use concise and confident language when you speak and not be afraid of silence, because that's when they think that you're going to fold, in the silence. And since we know that the entire negotiation is just about a feeling of winning for them, we can give them that feeling without budging on the price. So we do say something like, look, I can't do anything about the 3 million because if I do it for any less than 3 million, I may as well just do it for free. But what I can do is I'll add in X, Y, Z as a courtesy. How does that sound? And you just add in extra concessions to make them feel like they won. And you make it seem very exclusive and that you're only doing it in this specific case. And maybe it is that. Maybe you are only doing it for that specific case. And then that's how they can leave the negotiation feeling like they got something more out of it and they won, you win. It's a win-win situation. Because also, when you drop the price, you also devalue what they're actually buying as well. So that's it for this video. I hope that you find it useful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom.